Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today is day 15 of my Crafter's Companion 2021 Advent Calendar series, and behind today's door we got a stamp that reads "Sending Lots of Love." And this first card is going to be super fast because I actually have a leftover embossed panel from earlier that this was actually my test panel for the day that we got the embossed heart folder, and I tried it out first on this piece of white cardstock just to see how it would look before embossing my pearlescent card, and because it came out well, I decided to move forward with the pearlescent card. But this white version that I'm about to use, it's beautiful as well. So I'm just adding this matte layer of solid pink cardstock, and here's the embossed panel, which will go right on top of that. And because the Sending Lots of Love stamp is fairly small in size, it's less than 2 by 2. So because it's not super big, I am gonna actually, instead of putting it more central on this card, which is a fairly large card, it's a 6 by 6 card, I'm gonna instead just drop it into the corner, and that way the embossed panel design takes on more of a center stage. And I know today's door is this stamp, so it should really be the star, but I feel like this is also a really good way of showcasing it because there is so much white space. And so my final touch will be just some Nuvo drops. I have some left over that I've made in advance, and here's where I store even more of my pre-made drops. I do like to make my drops on those sort of paper adhesive liners. And that way, just like I'm doing here, because I didn't have enough to finish this card off, but it's a nice way to sort of trial run or audition out placement of your drops if you are like me and you're not 100% certain where you want to place your drops or how many drops to place. And this way you can have a bunch that are already made. You know, I also sometimes struggle with what color to use. So with a card like this, where really there's only the one color, it's kind of easy, but with so much open space, it was hard for me to figure out where I want to place my drops. But here's a look at the final card, and I kept it pretty minimal, but I did want to use the drops to sort of draw your eye a little bit around the card. And for my second card, I'm actually just going to create this small sort of like a little gift card. I already made this little gift bag, and I do have a separate video for how to do that, so I'll link to that in the upper right hand corner if you want to check that out. I used the We Are Memory Keepers gift bag punch board to create it. But to create this little gift card, I am gonna emboss my panel here, which it embosses a panel that's about 2.5 by 2.5 in dimension, and I am going to use some more of that really pretty pink pearlescent card because I just think pearlescent cardstock and mirror cardstock really looks beautiful embossed. It really picks up that dimensionality really well. And so I'll go ahead and add some mats and layers to this, and I like using black because for bright colors it does tend to make it even more striking because it just increases that contrast. And so just a thin black mat around my embossed panel and a black mat around my sentiment panel as well. And for the sentiment, I did in advance stamp this with my VersaFine ink and clear heat embossed it. That way I get a little bit of that enamel texture and a little bit of that glossy shine that heat embossing provides. So super easy to then just layer all of this up onto my card, which I think is, I think that little card is maybe 3 by 3. And so it's just a nice little add on to any gift bag. And I thought about maybe punching a hole in the corner of the gift card and then looping the ribbon that's the handle of my gift bag through this gift card, but I decided against it because I didn't want to put a hole through this really pretty card front. And so I'm gonna put the sentiment at a little bit of a wonky angle here because it just looked better to me than to put it straight on, because the sentiment is rectangular but the panel is square. So I think just having it at that slight angle makes it fit a little bit better to my eyes. And that is my little gift card complete. And it is a little bit large in scale compared to this little bag too, which is the other reason why I didn't want to punch a hole and then loop the ribbon handle through this. I think rather I just want to tuck it into the bag when I use this little gift bag. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you'll join me tomorrow to see what's behind day number 16. Thank you so much, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye.